Hey, Mrparka here to review a new one from, I believe it's distributed by A24. They are doing a lot of interesting stuff right now. And this is Blackcoat's Daughter. This was actually previously known as a movie called February. It has been released in the UK, but it's not had a wide release in the United States yet. It has had a limited release. But the wide release is coming at the end of March, on March 31st, I believe, on VOD. Let me get into this one. This is actually directed by Osgood Perkins. He's an actor, but a lot of people will recognize the name Perkins. He's the son of Anthony Perkins, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this film follows kind of these three different storylines, these three girls, and two of the stories are directly girls at a Catholic school, and two of them have seemed directly related. The other one is definitely related, but you don't really know how related until the film progresses. Essentially, these two girls are supposed to go on vacation. Everybody's parents is coming to pick everybody up, and these two parents don't pick them up. Pretty soon you realize why one of them, and the other one might be a little bit more horrific. As the film progresses, you learn more and more about the situation. You start to realize everything's interconnected in a kind of a brilliant way, to be honest. By the time you actually realize what is happening and what is about to take place, it's too late. You're sucked into the movie, you feel trapped in it, and it's too late to do anything about it, which I think was kind of beautifully done. What I really enjoy about the movie is there's lots of tense moments and lots of scenes where one character will be talking a lot and the other one will just be kind of trapped in that position. You feel trapped, very uncomfortable, and it creates a lot of tension in the movie. It's really, really well acted. I think that the lead, who plays Catherine, and Emma Roberts do a great job. James Remar's in it too. His wife in this movie's great. There's actually no weak spots here. Everybody does really well, and like I said, it paints this brilliant picture of a somewhat kind of simple story, but the way it unfolds, you don't need to tell the most different story. You just need to tell it in the most different way, and that's what Osgood does here. That's kind of a tongue twister there, but yeah, he just does it in such a great way that I actually was a little bit kind of wondering how these were connected, and I don't want to give too much away with the timeline, but the timeline does play a major factor in the movie, and at points it does get grisly, it gets intense, and it also has a supernatural angle to it, which is glimpsed at points, but then is fully kind of dived into towards the end of the movie. But I would really recommend this Blackcoat's Daughters if you like slow burn that have a great payoff, very dramatic payoff with a really kind of an interesting concept too for the one of the main characters' psyche, to think that they I don't want to get into it again. A lot of spoilers here getting into it, but interesting look into the mind of a certain character and longing for something, to not be alone, I guess I'll say. But the music's really good. It builds a lot of tension in here. And they show you glimpses of the past and the future and everything that's happening, and you can put it together, but you might not be able to, like I said before, it's too late. But that is Blackcoat's Daughters. It's really good. Blackcoat's Daughter. It's a really good movie, really good thriller. I do prefer the name February because it kind of correlates the two. I don't want to give too much away. Again, the more I open my mouth about the timeline, the more it will be spoiled. But I think it pertains to the story a little bit better. But yeah, if you like kind of thriller horror movies with these weird supernatural twists, but are really well done, and you don't know what's going to happen until it's too late, then I would really check this one out. I'm Mrparka. The information for it will be below, and have a good one.
When you meet these people, do you say that she was murdered? Do you say that they had to do a blood test to see if her head matched the body?
Hey, Dad, just calling to see where you and Mom are, if you're coming.
Worst case, they come on Friday and everyone goes home and has a really nice break.
After all, we can't let you live here.
But you know about the sisters, don't you? They worship the devil.
Catherine, is there something wrong?
Why are you doing this?
Do you believe in God, Joan? Ever tried to look for him? I look for him in the unlikely things that happen. Little coincidences.
Diddle, diddle, Blackcoat's daughter, what was in the holy water? Gone to bed on unclean bed, the angels, they forgot her.
There's something funny. You smiled a little.
Funny? No. Why? I mean, I just wish you could stay and see my performance. That's all.